Welcome to Me and My Golf. We're your coaches, Andy and Pierce, and it's time for this week's Fixed in 60, where we answer your questions and give you a fix in 60 seconds.
Yes, just in time for the weekend. So if you want your game fixed next weekend, don't forget, post those comments down below and we'll pick one and hopefully we can help you.
Yes, get posting. Right, it's winter and we've got our shorts on. We're here in Florida, actually, at the world headquarters for the Leadbetter Golf Academy here. Great to be here. And we've got a question, Pierce, from Tony Guerrier saying, I constantly strike my driver out of the heel. Do you have any drills that can help me fix this? Okay, yes we do, and I think it's so important to understand that if you're not hitting the golf ball in the center, it can really influence the ball flight. So we're going to show you, especially with the driver, and we're going to show you how to actually test for this as well as part of my 60 seconds of getting the ball out the middle of the club, hopefully. Really important to know where it's coming from, isn't it? Really?
Yes, it is, yes.
Okay, right, Pierce, you ready?
Okay, there's a few things we're going to go through here, so a couple of things in setup. Keep it simple, but a little bit of an explanation as well. I'm ready to go.
Okay, go.
Okay, so the first thing you need to do is test to see that this ball is coming out of the heel when you're doing this. So some face tapes or some foot spray that we use a lot, it will give you some instant feedback. Now, a couple of the causes that can happen to make this heel strike when you're striking those drives is that when you're swinging down, you could be swinging down over the top of the swing plane. You could be early extending. Now, both of those give you a high possibility of moving the club head further away than when it started at setup. So be aware, it could be one of those swing faults. Now, we need a blocker next, okay? So from here, we're going to put a water bottle just to the side, so that if I actually set up now, and I strike that golf ball out the heel, I'm also going to hit the water bottle there. Now, I don't want to make sure there's no water in there. You were just making sure, weren't you? So from here, get a balanced setup, keep the weight in the middle of the feet. Often we go a little bit two toes, weight in the middle of the feet. And if you want to, you can address the golf ball ever so slightly out of the toe. There's nothing wrong with that. But once we are set with a good balanced setup and we have the water bottle in place, just hit shots and hopefully we can get it out the center. And actually that's interesting because I've got a golf ball there started a little bit right, a little bit of draw on it, and if I look at the club, slightly out of the toe, which is perfect. And
it was a beautiful shot, it was a nice little draw, and if somebody's been striking it at the heel, we know that that sort of shot there is going to be yeah, they're going to be. It's going to be hard.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be hard for them to achieve that. So I think look, there are multiple reasons that can cause it. As long as you're aware of those reasons, that's obviously going to be very helpful for you. But then having a couple of simple things, getting the weight good and getting the the water bottle in place, it's really going to help you.
It's amazing how just putting some feedback on the ground can influence how you move.
Yes.
Without you having to think about trying to keep the pelvis back, trying to stop swinging over the top. This is a more of an external thing that you can practice that hopefully just sorts out a few things going on in the swing. And ultimately, look, if we can strike the golf ball more consistent, you're going to be more consistent on the golf course.
And really good for someone if you're not really wanting to think on too many swing thoughts when you're doing it as well. And ultimately, as long as you can hit the ball out the middle, you don't really care where your swing plane is on the way down.
1 minute 17, not bad, but it's all about you guys. We've got the content in, it's not too much about the time, it's about giving you the best instructions. So hope that helps. Make sure you post any questions and comments on that video, and don't forget to post your questions on your game for next week. Get involved.
And yes, make sure if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to see more videos like this every single week, and also go to meandmygolf.com. You're going to enjoy it, it's going to have you in 2017. Thanks for watching.